Hi, my name is Grant Stenzel, and I'm here to speak to you about something that's become a very hot topic with parents, which is Facebook. Whether I'm speaking at church formally to parents or just in casual conversation, many moms and dads have a genuine, real concern about the level of interaction online their kids are having. And this is especially true when you talk about social media tools like Facebook or YouTube. They're wondering, Grant, should I ban them from doing this altogether or should I completely trust them? Well, let me share some tips I use in my own home with my children. Please don't think you have to do this exactly. I'm merely sharing it because it may prove useful to you. Should you have rules for your children being on Facebook? Yes. To me, it's okay that your child be on Facebook, but there has to be a give and take. They need to know there are rules and conditions for being on Facebook. Actually, there's a rule on Facebook that not all parents abide by, but absolutely should. And that is that every person who is on Facebook, this is according to Facebook, mind you, must be at least 13 years old. So keep the 10-year-old away from Facebook for a few years. Now I know kids, especially teens, often don't want to be seen within 10 miles of their parents. But Facebook is a different story. In my house, I am friends with my son on Facebook. It's not optional or a nice bonus that he's my friend on Facebook. It's mandatory, so that I can see what he's doing when I want. One rule that may not be popular with your kids is that you have to know their password and have access to their account anytime. They won't love that, but remember this is a safety issue, and you're not just invading their space. You need to know if there are signs of bullying, harassment, or friend requests from a name you've never heard of. Your child may be too embarrassed to share this, so for their own good, you need to keep yourself in the loop. Along those same lines, by being dialed into his Facebook account by knowing his password, I have the ability to drop any of his friends from his page if I find they're posting something offensive. Also, in the upper right-hand corner of your child's Facebook page, you'll see a menu that includes the phrase Privacy Settings. Make sure that those settings are at the highest privacy settings possible. By doing this, I think it's really a win-win. They won't love that you have access to their account, but more importantly, they don't want you hovering over them checking out what they're doing. And if you have their password, you can do some random checks from another computer in the house if you want. One last thing. Inevitably, there's going to be a few questionable moments on Facebook, like a friend you don't recognize or some content that just seems inappropriate from someone else. When this happens, your first instinct may be to lecture them or ground them from using Facebook for a week. But I really think this is where communication is important. Have a conversation with your son or daughter that the things they post today, like photos or videos, are very hard, if not impossible, to take down. And anyone could be looking at them for a long, long time. So without scaring them too much, educate them on how you're just trying to protect them. Keep your kids within these kind of guidelines. Hold them accountable to those guidelines, and I think you'll find a greater peace of mind for maintaining their internet safety.